Hi everybody, I'm Marbozir and welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun Hong Kong. So, before we leave this area, there's a chest that we can check out back here. We can actually highlight all the interactable objects. So, let's check it out, see what we can find. Illegal street drug. Adds +1 body, +1 strength and +1 willpower for 5 rounds. Every time the user is attacked, strength increases. Okay, we'll take it. Sounds good to me. And let's move on then. Not much else to do here. At least there is nothing else we can interact with. Alright, let's move on. There are some people over here. The light from the nearby vendor stall stabs into your eyes, triggering a throbbing ache in the back of your skull. You stop short, squinting as rough voices drift in on the wind. Where's everyone else? Where's the damned shipment? Oh, that's a smuggler. Haven't seen them yet, we just got here. The voice becomes irritated. A long way is probably waiting for us, so we can haul it out of the pod for him, that lazy bastard. Let's just hang out here, let him find us. Carter keeps her voice low. Looks like we're on a stroll through Smuggler Central. These gangsters don't know we're here. We could probably just slip past. Or we could clip them. They're already looking for us. Might be better to take them out now, while we've got the element of surprise on our side. Okay then. So we can ambush them if we want to. That's probably a good idea. What can we do with this? We can move it around. Oh, we can actually go through here. But let's actually ambush them first. So how close can we go and still do it? I can't move the other characters. I can only position my main guy. I think this is close enough. Yeah, I feel like they are going to attack me if I move any closer. So let's do it. And we can attack this guy. 89%, and he will be flanked. If I attack him, I will be able to attack twice. Alright, let's do that then. We're still a little bit wounded, but that should be fine, hopefully. So, one more. There, he's dead. That was quick. Now, can we kill at least one more? That would be great. Move closer. And move into cover. Let's see. Can we use Power Bolt from all the way in the back? We can. 21%. Not bad. 18 damage. He's down to like 30% or so. We'll take some damage from them, but that's fine. He hit us, only 8 damage. So smash this dude's face. Sounds good to me. One more. Come on, he's not dead yet. He will be dead soon enough. 99%. Rip. And now we can use aimed shot perhaps. We might be able to kill the other guy. Let's give it a shot. Only 56%. He's dead. Nice. So, what can we do? Medkit. Yep, we will definitely take that. I can equip it on anyone I want. So, we'll equip it on Hulk. Sounds good to me. And let's check this area. See if we can find something interesting. Doesn't look like it. Or maybe. How big is this place? Seems pretty big to me. Alright. So, are we supposed to go this way? Yeah, I guess so. I think that's our objective over there. So, let's maybe not do it yet. I wanted to check this area out. Yeah, there's stuff we can pick up. And that's definitely our objective, that guy. We got some money. Let's just look around a bit. I wouldn't want to miss out on something important, or even on some loot. Maybe some money. Nope, nothing else we can interact with. Alright, fair enough. Let's just move then. Maybe I should heal myself. I can always heal myself during combat. Can I actually heal myself out of combat? Yes. It can be used outside of combat. I don't think I want to do that right now. We are at 35 out of 50 health. I mean, I suppose I could. Alright, let's do it. Before we get into some kind of fight. And I'm sure we will soon enough. So this one. Basic medkit. And we will heal Hulk. Or I could use the medkit from one of the other people. One of these. Because why not? Activate on Hulk. Looks good. Alright, so let's talk with these people. Or maybe look around a bit first. See if there's anything interesting around here. Not a whole lot. Yep, not a whole lot, I suppose. Alright, fine. I guess the game really wants us to talk with them. We shall do it. He looks like our brother or something. Crossing the street, you can make out 4 shadowy figures, loitering in the plaza ahead. Troll, orc, dwarf and elf. 2 men, 2 women. They're different from the smugglers on the dock. Alert, poised, professional. You can see they've made a token attempt to conceal their weapons. The unspoken message is clear. We're strapped. Mind your manners. Wall stands up tall. Takes that amused tone he gets whenever he's standing toe to toe with someone bigger. Someone who doesn't know they're about to go down. Evening, folks. You got permits for those bazookas? The thick troll pulls his mouth into a comic frown. Permits? Give me a minute. He makes a show of patting his pockets. Nope, guess not. I must have dropped mine in a dumpster, along with that last idiot who stepped to us. Sounds like a pleasant fella. Is that right? Well then. You can almost feel WASCAP training kick in. It's like watching a drone execute a command routine. He reaches for his rifle, brings it up quickly, but it's too late. By the time it hits shoulder level, an assortment of nasty-looking ordnance is already trained on his head. Carter backs him up. She whips her arm forward, fists blazing with magical fire. Her eyes sweep the scene, darting from one figure to another. Alright, everyone, just be cool. The thick troll's voice is casual, amused. He shakes his gun in Wo's face. Little late for that, isn't it? Raise your weapon too. Nah, it's never too late to be cool. Put your hands in your pockets. Listen guys, my stomach's doing somersaults. How about we all put our guns away before someone gets hurt? Hold up your hands, palms out. How about no one does anything stupid? We just want to talk. Draw your weapon and remain silent. Okay. Hey, it's never too late to be cool. The troll winks at you and gives his attention to Wu. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot just now. Something we can do for you, officer. His mouth breaks into a patronizing grin. I like this guy already. Wu's jaw tightens, but his tone stays cool and controlled. I'm looking for an old Wen. Raymond Black. We were supposed to meet him here. You know him. The troll nods his enormous head. Wu's voice gets an edge. You can see a vein in his temples start to pulse. Where is he? Carter sees it too. Keeps her voice neutral. Easy, Duncan. The troll maintains amused eye contact, but his weapon stays trained on Wu. That's right. Easy, Duncan. Your friend Raymond never showed. We've been waiting for the better part of an hour. Okay? You were gonna meet with Raymond. Who are you? Think everyone can put their guns down? Okay. Well, putting our guns down sounds like a good idea if we're going to talk. His voice is steady, but it's clear he's coiled. I don't think so. Not till I get some answers. Like? He muttered through grit teeth. Like, why a group of heavily armed assholes are meeting a little old man in a construction site at midnight. The orc girl chimes in. Her tone is light. She's trying to defuse the situation. We do odd jobs. For money. So they are Shadowrunners, basically. Wu speaks softly, but you know that means he's reaching the end of his rope. He cracks his neck. What kind of jobs? She gets a wry look in her eye. Her answer is flippant. Odd jobs. This and that. So, you were his tour guides, right? The troll's yellow-brown tusks shift into a smile again. Kinda, yeah. The old man hired us to take you all on an excursion. Was brow furrows. Hired you. He takes a moment, looks them over. They're an odd assortment. A cybered-up troll, an orc girl with magical fetishes, a dwarf with a cyberdeck slung on her back, and a tall elf standing behind them quietly. All with guns trained on Wu. Understanding spreads across Wu's face. His jaw tightens. You're Shadowrunners. I told you, they are Shadowrunners. The troll nods. Wu's shoulders creep up. His stance tightens. This is bullshit. Raymond would never hire Shadowrunners. They're criminals. The troll corrects him. Mercenary operatives. That's his version. The dwarf cuts in. Her voice is soft but strong. Criminal mercenary operatives. So yeah, you were right. Your buddy Raymond was associating with a bunch of hardened criminals. The troll tosses Wu sideways. The troll tosses Wu a sideways smile while staring down the barrel of his gun. Sorry to burst your bubble, Lone Star. Guess you didn't know the old man as well as you thought, huh? Wu tries to shake it off, but he's struggling to process the information. You can feel the heat coming off him. The runners sense it too, and they tense up they tense up tight. They're keyed on Duncan, and their guns are big. The looks on their faces make it clear. One wrong bead of sweat and was going down in a red mist cloud. Carter remains completely silent. Her voice is level, moderate. She's done this before. Let's all stay focused. No need for this to get ugly. She speaks quietly to Wu, who listens without turning, his focus squarely on the troll. We need to find Raymond. These are the people who can help us do that. This was about money, right? Let's talk money. Well, if they are Shadowrunners, then it was certainly about money. And we were supposed to have some money left. I remember Raymond gave us Nguyen for the plane ticket, but he gave us more than we needed. So we should have some money left. It's probably not a good idea to spend our money right at the start. What were you hired to do? She's right, let's focus on Raymond. Well, let's just ask them. You can tell the orc's girl had enough of the tension. She blurts it out. The old man wanted to take us. The old man wanted us to take him into Kowloon Walled City. Okay, interesting. You too. So, if you don't know what Kowloon Walled City was, it was an enclave that was effectively ungoverned, and it existed until the early 90s when the Hong Kong government demolished it. It has a very interesting story behind it, actually, and it had an effective population density of over 1 million people per square kilometer. It had something like 35,000 people living there. It was a pretty interesting place. It has a pretty interesting story behind it. If you never heard of it, I encourage you to look it up. So, let's continue. You know the walled city. Isn't this Kowloon City? Now was the walled city. Slum, right? I've heard of it. The girl sneers, rolling her eyes. It's a shithole. The words slum in the eastern hemisphere. Memories of growing up in Raymond Barrens flash through your mind. We get it. It's a real bad place. Now, why would a little old man pay you to take him there? The dwarf standing next to her nods and jumps in. Wouldn't say. He mumbled a lot too. Just kept rambling on about how he had to get in. Well, this is getting interesting. Under ordinary circumstances, I never would have accepted the gig. The walled city is the last place I wanna go. But the old man rolled up a truckload of Nguyen. And you gotta eat, right? Wu risks a glance at you. His weapon remains trained on the Shadowrunners. But a flicker of uncertainty plays across his face. Interesting story. Seems like a good time to ramp down the threat of violence, don't you think? Let's say we believe you, what now? Why would Raymond want to enter the walled city? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, well... let's say we believe them. So what now? The troll flashes you a smile, that's all tusks and no warmth. Okay, gang, I'll tell you what. He looks at his team and he slowly starts to lower his weapon. We're all gonna put our guns down. Okay. Oh, what? Okay. Well, that was an unexpected turn of events. The sound of high-caliber rifle shots hung in the air, and the red dots of laser sights sweep the area. Carter, the troll, and the silent elf lie dead in widening pools of blood, their heads broken open, like melons dropped from a 4-story building. This story is getting pretty interesting, and we're only getting started. I'm looking forward to seeing it unfold. Nightjar. Nightjar. Come on, big man, talk to me. Gut shot? No, no. She turns to the dwarf, her eyes wild with fear. Oh shit, Iz, this isn't good. A voice blurts out from a loudspeaker. This is the police. Lay down your weapons, put your hands behind your head, and come out where we can see you. Uh-huh, cool story, bro. Come out where we can see you. You have 3 seconds. Duncan crouches behind cover, his gaze locked on Carter's corpse. His voice comes out in a hoarse roar. Stand down, dammit! I'm law enforcement, Lone Star. He's driven deeper into cover by a hail of gunfire. The dwarf shakes her head at him. Her voice is flat. Save your breath. They won't listen. Use your eyes. These bastards aren't here to make arrests. A sniper shot hits the wall next to her head, showering her in an explosion of plaster. We need to find a way out of here, now. Well, it's true, we do. Everyone pipe down, just give me a minute. The rat girl stares at the ground intently, as if listening. Then her brow furrows, her eyes go beady, and her nose wrinkles up. She begins to sway back and forth, her lips moving soundlessly. She snaps out of her trance. Okay, I've got a way out. It's at the end of the street, everyone come with me. Everyone, we don't need the rent-a-cabs. We're the only ones. The little orc whips her head towards her friend. Their extra firepower is, I got us an exit, but we're gonna get past the heat, and we can't shoot our way out of this on our own. If nothing else, they can soak up a few rounds for us. Yeah, we are human shields, or not human in this case, orc, or troll I mean. She turns to you, her pupils pinpricks of intensity. Just stick to cover and keep close. There's a door down the street that leads to a back alley. That's our exit point. You fall behind, you get left behind. So this is the restart of the mission, because I failed it at first, just as I was going to finish it. And I'm not quite sure what to do with that, because I'm not going to upload the same exact mission multiple times, because no one's going to watch that. And on the other hand, all the surprises are gone now. I'm about to do exactly the same section again. Literally the same exact thing. There's zero randomness to this. The same exact enemies in same exact positions. So I don't know. But I'm definitely not going to upload the same exact thing multiple times, because just no one is going to watch that. But on the other hand, it's kind of not interesting either. If I'm not going to be surprised by anything now, I don't know. In any case, we need... oh. Okay, now something is bugged. I can't actually take a shot? Okay then. Something is bugged. I can't actually do anything. Can I end the turn? Oh. I can't end the turn either? What? Okay, something funny is going on. There. I wasn't able to click on anything, on any of my other characters. I wasn't able to use any skills. Now I can. That was a strange glitch. I'm not sure what happened there. Anyway, we need to kill this guy. So let's just smash his face. Maybe after we shoot him. So 24%. Okay, decent. We should probably move into cover. That sounds like a really good plan. Alright. We can take one more shot, I think. We could also use aim. Like so. And then take a shot. Let's try. 62%. Decent enough. Nope, we missed. I probably won't kill him if I attack him in melee. So I'm not convinced that's the best move here. I think I'd rather stay in cover on this turn. I don't want to rush in and then take massive damage. That doesn't seem like a very good idea. Alright. We are still getting shot from the flank. There are more on the left side, but I need to kill this guy. Yeah, otherwise we're going to have a bad time. Oh, now I'm not close enough? I'm not close enough to smash his face. We'll just shoot him then. 62%. Not amazing. We can give Duncan some extra aim. Plus 10%. 22%, that's better. Okay, nice. And we missed. Let's try again. 47%. That's a little bit low. I do have some proximity grenades, but I can't throw them that far. Okay, not bad. And now he's bleeding. Shame I'm not close enough to attack him. Well, let's just move a little bit closer. I'll probably get shot on Hulk, but that's kind of impossible to avoid. I'll get flanked by someone. I just can't avoid that. Either by these people on the left or by this guy over here. 22%, not much point taking a shot like that. 55% is better. 43% chance to crit if I use spray and pray. Nope, that did not work. And yeah, we are taking damage, and they are throwing a grenade. That wasn't a very effective grenade. Alright, let's smash his face. Hopefully that will be enough to kill him. It will not be enough to kill him. Alright then. There, that was enough to kill him. That's better. And that's a 20 critical. Nice. Okay, let's move into heavy cover to avoid taking any more damage from the flank. That's not quite what I had in mind. Yeah, move into full cover from this direction. I'll have to heal Hulk. Right about now. Yeah, yesterday. We do have the healing ability, but we also have some medkits, including an advanced medkit. That's probably the best way to do it now. 67%. Nope. Nope. Okay then. Right. We need Hulk not to die. I could heal him on this turn. I can even move him into cover and still heal him. Alright, let's do that then. And we'll do some healing. I'll just use the advanced medkit. He took a lot of damage. Alright. Now. 42% is a little bit low. I could use aim. It's unlikely we'll kill her on this turn. We can try, but I don't think that's going to happen. No, I mean, especially with 0% chance to crit. Even with a crit, that wouldn't have been a kill either. Heal. Yep. Plus 14, nice. He's almost back to full health. Okay, 14 damage. Not sure what that access point means over there, we'll check it out. But first, let's kill her. There are more in the back. 97%. Let's do it like this. To have cover from this direction. Oh yeah, we can't actually hit her now. I thought I will be able to. 0%. I don't think I can heal her on this turn. No. Not going to happen. 59%. Nope, definitely not going to happen. At least she's bleeding. We almost did kill her. She's down to red now. And she missed. Yeah, there are more people over here, as I said. Quite a lot of them, in fact. Stop missing, Duncan, really? What the heck? 68%. I don't want to melee, because then I will have to stand in the open. There, that's better. Now, what's this access point all about? Can we use that? No, I have to use it with her. Okay, I didn't use it the previous time. Maybe that was a mistake. So let's move into some heavy cover. This is the tricky part. Killing these people over here, because they are in heavy cover. I took a lot of damage when trying to do that the first time. I did kill them in the end, but yeah, I took tons of damage while trying to do so. Let's give Duncan some aim. They will shoot us, but we do have cover. Alright, so let's check this out. Deactivate the drones. Oh yeah, that will make it a little bit easier. Deactivate the police drones, power down. Awesome. Yeah, that's going to make it much easier because there are 2 drones in the back. And they can do quite a bit of damage. I missed this part the first time. This should be easier. 26%. We can just use aim on ourselves. Why not? Now, I'm not going to rush in with Hulk just yet. Let's see how much damage we can do first. From the back. 46%. It's not terrible. 57%. Nope, we missed. I do have some frag grenades, so that's the plan. That's the backup plan. I also have proximity mines. Grenades do some pretty nice damage. And I have poison fog ability. That's also quite good. Can we hit them? Yes, we can. So let's do that. That's not exactly what I had in mind, but alright, we tried. If I want to use a grenade, I need to move closer, because I need 2 action points to use it. So I need to be close in order to actually throw it. It's probably fine, but we'll still stay in cover for obvious reasons. And now I could also move in with Hulk. It should be fine. Alright, let's move in with Hulk. Like so. And take a named shot. Nice! Okay, and she's bleeding too. 26% is a bit low. Alright, end the turn then. Okay, that's not so good. I don't like that thing too much. And it's immune to our poison fog. Slow movement. Hulk is getting shot, but he's fine. Alright, let's throw that frag grenade. This should do some nice damage. Okay, go. Decent. I could probably kill 1 person, but then Hulk will take even more damage. So I don't know about this. 38%, that's low. Maybe we should kill the Inferno. Out of ammunition. I don't really want to stay here with Hulk. I could use Overwatch. I don't know, I could just rush them, but we got -2 movement. Which is not great. Okay, let's use Overwatch. And we'll try to do some more damage. And miss terribly. Okay, nice. Oh, we actually killed it. Okay. Hulk will take some more damage. But that's partially his job. That's actually part of his job description. Take damage to the face, while others kill the targets. Well, we might as well move in, because someone is going to get shot regardless. Spray and pray, 48%. This is not going to be useful. No, not really. Well, maybe it will be. It can hit adjacent targets. Not bad. Well, it was kind of bad, but at least we did some damage. I could throw another grenade, but that's flashbang grenade. 26%, that's too low still. We need to move closer. Maybe I should rush them after all. I can't hit them twice though, so there's no way I'll kill them. It's just not going to happen. I need to lose the penalty. Okay, 10 damage. Not bad. At least they aren't shooting Hulk. Alright, now I'm going to do it, I think. Let's see how much more damage we can do with other people. Missed. Come on, people, stop missing. That's an order. Yeah, that's better. That person is almost dead. Now might be a good moment to use the poison fog, although that means I won't be able to move in with Hulk. Or at least I shouldn't move in with Hulk. They are dead. Okay, poison fog is quite nice. Now, there are more people in the back. And we will get some more attacking us from this direction. We need to get here. This is the escape. That's where we need to go. But we need to hurry up with this. We'll get people attacking us from both directions. That's pretty much what killed me the first time around. I didn't expect reinforcements from the back. But I did get attacked from the back, and there are also more people in the front. So I was kind of screwed. We need to stay in cover still. Like this. Yep, stay in cover. And Hulk. This is heavy cover, it should be fine. Yep, we can see them right here. More guards. And the captain. So, next turn. Not much point moving Duncan. Yep, he can stay where he is. And, yeah, reinforcements from the back. And we are taking damage. Yep, we are getting shot. Can everyone leave on this turn? No. Okay. That's disappointing. I might still die here. I hope not. This isn't close enough, is it? Maybe I should heal myself. We can get Hulk out of here. So let's maybe do that first. Like this. We can get Duncan out of here. So do that. I don't think we're close enough. Are we close enough? I didn't want to end the turn, damn it. I wanted to click the other person. That could have ended poorly. No, we aren't close enough. We need to move more. Okay, fine. We can escape with her. There. I thought that's going to be too far away. So one more person needs to get out. Don't get killed. Okay, we are out. Good, good. I was worried for a moment. The Rat Shaman guides you from the doorway on the street through an eternity of winding alleys, damp sub-basements and empty buildings. Stumbling through refuse and filth, you make your way into the sewers below Victoria Harbor. It reeks down here, but is quiet. Gobbet stops, sniffs, and wipes her eyes with the back of her wrist. Her rats squeak softly in the folds of her clothing. The dwarf watches her silently for a moment, then moves closer and gently takes her hand. In the dim light of the sewer, you can see they're nearly the same age, no more than 20, 21 tops. What were their names? Need a rest? We gotta keep going. She keeps her head down and tells it to the floor. The troll you were talking to was Nightjar. He was our friend. The elf was called Gutshot. Kind of an asshole, but I didn't need to see his head splattered everywhere like that. She inhales a cleansing breath. Nightjar was a good guy. Always had our backs. Isabel's and mine. Isabel nods in agreement. Her voice is flat. Rare to find a runner that you can actually trust. She looks to her friend. Are we clear? I think we've shaken them. Yeah, we're clear. Wu begins pacing, his boot splashing in the sewer water, creating echoes down the tunnel. You can feel the tension coming off him in waves. This is bullshit. I'm done messing around in alleys and sewers. I'm done running from cops. For fuck's sake, I am a cop. We noticed. There's a Lone Star sergeant there, back there. Damn it, she was... Wu starts to choke up. He struggles against it, fighting to maintain control. But he needs a minute to recover. He finally manages to pull it together, but he's raw. When he speaks again, his voice is seething and hoarse. I don't know what the hell's going on with Hong Kong cops, but I'm calling in some Lone Star backup from home. I'm gonna get some of my own people down here. Then we're gonna find Raymond and figure out what the hell's going on. Whatever you say, big guy, you have fun with that. She looks over at her friend. They both nod. Iz and I are out of here. Best of luck finding your friend. Your people died in a hail of sniper fire. You're not gonna do anything about it? Best of luck, that's all? He's not our friend. He's our foster father. Okay. Well, your people did die in a hail of sniper fire. Of course we're gonna do something about it. In fact, we're gonna do two things. Run and hide. Look, we got you to safety. But now we are done with this shit. We don't intend to die for you. Wu isn't listening. You can see on his face that he's already written the orc girl off. He pulls his security-grade PDA from his holster on his left leg, raises it, and starts tapping the buttons with a meaty finger. The Lone Star logo on the back of the device looks shiny and official. He stops, confused, and then taps it again harder. The red flashing image on the PDA reflects his goggles. What the hell? I'm locked out of the network. Yeah, tap it harder, that's going to help. My law enforcement status has been revoked. I don't believe it. This is saying there's an APB out on us, Liang. You and me both. This is bullshit. How do they know who we are? Every cop in Hong Kong will be after us now. I figured as much. You heard them on the loudspeaker. They knew our names. Well, that's true. Wu glares at the wall, a storm raging across his face. Fucking hell. His hand clenches into a fist around his PDA. This just keeps getting worse. He leans forward, as if to punch the wall, his knuckles rapping against it softly, a pantomime of barely constrained range. Suddenly he turns and slings his PDA at the far wall. It hits hard, bounces back, and clatters to the ground at his feet. He looks down at it, spent. The orc mouths an okay to herself, eyebrows raised. And on that note, I think it's time for us to say goodbye. Come on, Isabel, let's... She's cut off by a sudden smashing noise, as her friend's boat comes crashing down on the PDA at Wu's feet. The dwarf looks down at her work, unsatisfied, and brings her boat down again, and again, and again, until there's nothing left but a snarl of plastic, housing, broken glass, and circuit board. She looks up at Wu, her chest heaving, and points at the pile of scrap she's created. Police issued. They can trace you through that. She turns to you, hand out. Yours too. It's on the network. Hand her your PDA. Well, there go all my free upgrade points. Isabel takes your PDA and repeats her boot stomping. There. She looks over at Gobbet, sighs, then reaches into her jacket pocket, pulling out two new PDAs. She hands them to you and Duncan. Burners. I suppose it's the least we could do, after your help back there. Thanks. You people always keep a supply of burners in your pocket? Got any snacks in there? I'm getting a bit peckish. Thanks. Now what? Well, now what? Now we get out of the sewer and head our separate ways. Right, Iz? Isabel isn't listening. She is staring open-mouthed at her own PDA, his bluish glow illuminating her horrified expression. Gobbet, we gotta go, right now. Isabel's voice is monotone, but emphatic. She holds up her PDA to show her friend. They're after us too. Her screen displays a local newscast. Your own face stares back at you from the upper left corner of the screen. And in breaking news, just under an hour ago, Hong Kong port authorities were involved in a firefight with members of a terrorist cell linked to the mainland city-state of Henan. The battle left 3 terrorists dead, along with unconfirmed number of Hong Kong police officers. Your image winks out, replaced by a scowling image of Duncan Wu, a mugshot from a long time ago, before Raymond. Our sources report that Seattle natives Duncan Wu and Liang Chu, along with their Hong Kong-based accomplices, are still at large. They are well armed and should be considered extremely dangerous. Low-res photographs of Gobet and Isabel pop up on screen, replacing Duncan Wu. The color drains out of Gobet's face. Oh shit. Kowloon officials report that the terrorist cell, known as the White Star, maintains ties to the state of Henan and is purported to be receiving weapons and funding from the anti-corporate groups in the city-state of Seattle. Port authorities are standing on high alert, and the Hong Kong Police Force's Special Duties Unit has been engaged to deal with the threat. We go live now to Chief Inspector Craig of the Special Duties Unit, who will be making a statement. Behind the newscaster, a video window displays the location of your firefight in Victoria Harbour. The camera pans to Chief Inspector Craig. She is surrounded by a swarm of news reporters, but appears unfazed by their attention. She speaks with supreme confidence. We have yet to ascertain a motive of tonight's attack, but it was certainly a well-planned and coordinated effort. Craig sounds smooth, more like a corporate mouthpiece than a cop. We have already issued an all-points bulletin along with a kill or capture order for the 4 remaining terrorists, and I have instructed the Special Duties Unit to make this manhunt a top priority. She looks directly into the camera. If you should see one or more of these individuals, do not attempt to engage them. Instead, tap in the HKPF flash code at the bottom of the screen. If you are on an authorized network and take a picture, our system will automatically identify them in your data stream. The Decker switches off the newscast and clips her PDA back onto her belt. For a moment, there's no sound but the roar of the sewer water rushing through the pipes. Gobet bends over, hands on her knees, sucking wind, her rats scurry for a new position. I thought we were fucked before. Wu's voice is eerily calm, but now we are well and truly fucked. How bad is it? We'll deal with it, Duncan, we always do. Doesn't look good, does it? We're the master of the understatement. His mouth tightens. No, not at all. He begins stalking back and forth, a panther in a cage. They've labeled us as terrorists, and there's an APB out on us. I've heard this kind of announcement before. I know what comes with it. It doesn't matter if we have nothing to do with whatever city-state. They're gonna hunt us down. It's open season. Isabel nudges the remains of Wu's PDA with her booted toe. And the 2 of us will be hunted down right alongside you. Gobet wide-eyes the exits, tight as a spring. You can hear Shallow panting as she leans towards one, then the other. We gotta go deep, hit the mainland for a while until we can figure this out. Find a hole to crawl into. Gobet looks at Isabel, wipes her mouth, and points at you and Duncan. We've gotta get them off the grid too. Way off. The dwarf looks up at Duncan, and her large eyes narrow. Hey, Lone Star, you've got a security license, right? That means you've got a system identification number too. Of course I do. I wouldn't be able to get paid otherwise. Only criminals and lowlifes go sinless. She runs her hands along her cyberdeck, thinking. That means that you can be traced, both of you. You get spotted by a drone or a security camera, get ID'd by a retinal scanner, or try to use your cred stick or passport, and the HKPF will know just where to find you. Wu crosses his arms across his chest. I know how a system identification number works, runner. Okay? Oh yeah, so now, if we had a Shadowrunner etiquette, we would get an additional dialogue option. Something I mentioned on the character creation. So, we're stuck in this country. No money, no passport, no nothing. Leave her alone, Duncan. We're all in this together. Well, it's true. Gobbet pulls at her dreadlocks. We're just as screwed as you are. Me and Iz. We were listed as your accomplices. And we can't afford for you to get caught. You'll lead them to us, one way or the other. DNA samples, things we've told you, astral residue, I don't know, cop stuff. The little Decker looks from you to Wu, eyes narrowed, sizing you up. You can see her make a silent decision before she speaks. Her voice is flat, resigned. We need to get your sins burned. Delete you from the record books, all of them. All of them? Whoa, wait a minute. You want us to just erase our identities? Wu rubs a hand across his scalp. Beyond the fact that it's insane. Will that even work? If we burn our sins, go off the grid like that, won't they just redouble their efforts to find us? Condescension seeps its way into Isabel's dry tone. Imagine playing a game of hide and seek with a siren strapped to your head. Would you rather try and hide with the siren, or with the siren conspicuously absent? Deleting our identities across the entire matrix sounds hard. This is bullshit. I'm gonna find a way to smuggle myself back to Seattle. Let's just get on with it. What do we have to do? Well, deleting our identities sounds hard. The little Decker nods knowingly. It's very difficult. I can't do it. Some people can. Organizations. Expert systems. We gotta ask for help. There's only one person we know who has the kind of pull it takes to burn a scene and hide us from the cops. Kindly Cheng. What's Kindly Cheng? Some sort of super Decker? Let me guess. This Kindly Cheng is some sort of underworld hardass. Okay, I'm going with that one. Like a walnut. She's what's known as a straw sandal. Kind of a middle manager for the Yellow Lotus Syndicate. They're a triad. Kindly Cheng controls all the illegal activity in our neighborhood. Smuggling, bootlegging, counterfeiting. Middle manager. Is the Yellow Lotus a syndicate or a retail outlet? Okay, let's go with that one. Gobbet leans in, serious as death. Do not get the wrong impression. Kindly Cheng is no bureaucrat. She controls a good-sized portion of Kowloon's underworld. She has soldiers, resources. She's smart. And she is not to be underestimated. Isabel's voice is hollow and flat. Taking favors from a woman like Kindly Cheng is a good way to get yourself into an indentured servitude. You don't want to owe favors to a woman like that. Her eyes get big, round. Ideally, you don't want to deal with her at all. That was Nightjar's job. Nightjar's job? You mean you work with her? Wait a minute, you know this woman? We've only met her once or twice. Nightjar was the one who worked with her. Like I said, she's got her fingers in everything, including brokering Shadowruns for the cops, for the corps. Kindly Cheng is our fixer. Gobbet tries to make her voice light, confident. Just stay on her good side and you'll have nothing to worry about. Now, let's get this done before one of you trips the APB and brings all hell down upon us. Alright, that was a lengthy dialogue. So, I'm going to finish this part here and continue in next one. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.